Studio Players Guild presents Once to Every Man. It is Christmas Eve. Crowds of people surge in and out of town, most with one thought in mind, to spend Christmas at home. A haughty uptowner jostles against a wide-eyed little girl from the slums. The pastor of a famous cathedral rubs shoulders with a notorious gangster. Porters laden with suitcases hurry to and fro. Tired little children cry fretfully as they are dragged through the crowds. Happy, excited people shout, "Hello," and sad, lonely souls wave goodbye, while the big clock slowly ticks the seconds away. And here in the midst of all this noise and confusion, we see a man. His shoulders are bent, and he peers anxiously, almost beseechingly, into the faces of the passers-by. Suddenly, he staggers and would have fallen except for the strong arms of a young man which reach out and catch him.
Hey there, old-timer. Take it easy. You'd better watch your step. It's most Christmas. Christmas ain't no time to pass out.
No, I guess it isn't. Thank you, my boy. I'll be all right now. I guess the noise and crowds rather confused me.
I guess something did all right. Gee, you had me scared for a minute there. I thought you was a ghost. Feel okay now?
Yes, thank you. I am sure I'll be all right.
Well, I ain't so sure. What you doing here anyway? You act as if you don't know your way around this bird. Here, you'd better lean on my arm for a minute, huh? There, that's better, ain't it?
Yes. You're kind. Very kind.
Ah, skip it. I ain't done nothing. Just that I don't want to see nothing happen to an old guy like you so near Christmas. But we can't stand here like this. We're in everybody's way. How about walking a bit, maybe?
Yes, of course.
Swell. Let's get out of this mob. They get my goat anyway, looking so happy and all going somewhere. I ain't going no place special, so I'll walk along with you. Come on. You know, I've been watching you. First I thought you was pie-eyed. Then I thought you was waiting for somebody. But I guess you ain't. You're just hungry, ain't you?
I'm just tired. Desperately tired.
Yeah, and half-starved, too. Ain't you got no folks to take care of you? Ah, don't look that way. It ain't no crime to be broke. Ask me, I ought to know. The only crime in this man's town is to stay that way. Say, how about you and me finding some joint someplace and getting a cup of Java, maybe?
Thank you. But I've already been too much trouble.
Ah, listen to the guy. You ain't no trouble, old-timer. Fact is, I like you. I sort of want to talk to you. Maybe together we can work something out, huh? How about it?
Very well, if you really insist.
Swell. Nothing like two down-and-outers getting together, huh? Let's walk over to Bill's place. It's only a couple of blocks, and maybe the air will do you good.
Listen. What's that? Do you hear singing?
What's the matter? Think you're imagining things? It's the Salvation Army over on the next street. Boy, what they do for a little publicity. Did you say something?
Perhaps they have another reason.
Oh, yeah? Don't kid yourself. If you'd kicked around this town as long as I have, you know everything's a racket. Nobody does nothing for something. They all got the same idea. Get all you can while the getting's good.
Do you mind if I go over and listen?
Say, have you fallen for their line? Okay, don't look at me like that. If you have, you have. Well, so long, old-timer. I guess this is where we part. Don't take no wooden nickels or... Hey, you still don't look so hot. Maybe I'd better go along with you, just in case. Sure, that's what I'll do. Maybe we'll both get a laugh. And boy, can I stand one. Well, here we are, old-timer. Say, they ain't so bad after all, are they? I used to know that song when I was a kid. Come on, let's scram. This ain't no place for us. Let's get over to...
Wait. I think that girl is going to sing a solo.
So what? Gals are always singing, but that don't mean I gotta stand here in the cold and listen. She don't mean nothing in my young life. She's probably just another dame who thinks that... Okay, but I still say we're wasting our time.
Her voice is very sweet, isn't it?
It's all right.
She looks almost inspired as she stands there.
Oh, it's only an act. She's some dame... Holy cats.
My boy, what's the matter? You look as if you'd seen a ghost. What are you staring at?
Nothing. That was beautiful, wasn't it? I wish she'd sing some more, but I guess she won't, will she?
I'm afraid not. See, they're getting ready to leave. Shall we walk along? That girl was very lovely, wasn't she? And her voice, it was like...
Don't you know who she was? Ah, what's the matter with me? Of course you don't know. It was Janie.
Janie? Someone you know?
Yeah, she's someone I know, all right. We was engaged once. Only she broke it because she said I was a no-good guy headed for trouble, that's why. I'm crazy about her, old-timer. There ain't nothing in the world I wouldn't do for her. But I ain't seen her since that night in the park when...
I'm getting awfully tired, Pete. Let's sit down and rest a while.
Sure. Why didn't you say something sometime before? Gee, we must have walked for miles. Come on, we'll sit over here on this bench. Won't be so windy over here.
All right. Gee, I wonder just how many nights we've sat here.
Well, it's better than sitting in Grand Park, ain't it? I ain't got the money to take you to the movies and places like that.
Oh, but I like it here, Pete. Honestly, I do. And someday you will have the money for all those things. And then we'll look back and laugh at how we sat
Oh,
here.
what's the use of kidding yourself? I'll never have no money, and you know it. We'll just go on like this until you get tired of waiting. Or until you find somebody who can take you places.
Oh, Pete, stop that silly talk. You know Oh, Pete, look. There's the evening star.
So what?
Oh, make a wish on it. Maybe it'll come true.
Yeah? Say, do you fall for all that bunk?
Oh, but they say if you wish on the evening star, it'll come true. Your wish, I mean.
Sure, people say lots of things. They say the war's over and that a guy with ambition can get a job. They say that...
Oh, Pete, don't act so bitter, please. Things will turn out all right. I know they will if you only wait.
Yeah? And while I'm waiting, I suppose I can sit back and relax, huh?